You got one, man?
Yeah, I got one. I haven't seen him really.
I see him. Saw his tail. I gotta stay off of these rocks, man. No. Nice. Alright. Kind of tough to do this here with all this wind, but hold her up, man. Let's see what you got.
Okay.
Very nice fish.
Very beautiful striper.
He hit the jerk bait?
Yep, he hit the Rapala. What is that? A
X-Rap?
X-Rap, yeah.
Very nice.
Saltwater versions.
Alright, how big was she, Dave?
She was just a hair over 29 inches.
Nice.
That's my new personal best.
Cool. Right on. Congratulations, Dave.
Thank you.
Alright, hoist her up and then we'll let her go.
Okay. All right. There she is.
Good job, man.
Okay.
Nice personal best.
When we first moved up into this area, I came upon a rock pile, and it had the perfect casting angle where I knew I could deflect the jerkbait off the side of a rock. So I made a short cast, swept the diving bill right down into the rock. I felt it deflect off to the left, and then I saw a striper come in the exact same path following the trail of the lure, which I said, well, at least there's some fish here. But he was in hot pursuit of the lure, and he grabbed it within like a one count, and then it was off and Beeline drag.
Got a good one, Dave! Dave! Yep, that's a good one. That's where you need a soft tip on a rod you're throwing treble hook baits with. Yeah, he's got a big head. Oh yeah. How big fish? Yep, you live in the bay. Oh, yes. Oh, and the hook's out. It's a good one. All right. Got another 29¼ incher, just like Dave's. Go ahead and let her get back to what she was doing, eating stuff. We're catching them on this Rip Rap using the X-Rap. Let's get some more, Dave.
It's pretty cool to be out there when Dave caught his personal best today, but we had to work for it. We had a lot of trouble getting out to the spot that I thought would produce, and that was Rip Rap. Once we got out there, there were a couple key areas that produced. Let's take a look. First thing I think that was important was that it was tough to get out there, and we really caught our better fish when we had the heaviest wind. We actually had the tidal flow going in this direction and the really heavy wind that kept slamming us into those rocks coming in this direction. The way that we were fishing them, we really wanted to almost try and lose them in the Rip Rap here. You know, we would cast them up and they would hit the rocks sometimes, and you know, you could take some safer cast, you know, out along the edges and you might catch some fish, but it seemed like I was bringing more fish out, and then they would usually hit it right at the boat. But I would draw them out of the riprap if I cast way into each little nook and cranny of all this riprap. And mostly we wanted to look for anomalies. Certainly anytime riprap makes a turn, this strong corner here, you got current going this way, you know, for the tidal flow, you got heavy wind coming this way. There's a whole lot of turbulence going on right on this corner. Even little things like a little pipe sticking out. On another corner we had an eddy that we had a couple fish on. Isolated boulders, they're hard to find, but if you find them, they're real productive. Even a real gradual turn, if you could see that there's, you know, it's straight for a while and then it takes a turn, can be productive. Or just even big individual rocks jutting out can be a good ambush point for these fish to come out and grab some of the bait fish. And that's the other thing we were doing, is looking for bait. On one or two spots we had some diving ducks that were going down after some of the bait fish. They had a turtle in there, and you could just see, you know, sporadically in certain spots there would be more bait fish. Access to deep water was a big plus. We really didn't have it anywhere in this scenario. We didn't have really deep water, but there are other places other than where we went today that I know that if you have deep water just offshore, you're going to get some bigger fish. The other thing was just to keep moving. I put the Torqeedo on a real low setting, and I just motored along, and I was casting in. And I initially tried just trolling, and I think, you know, it didn't work because I'm staying on the perimeter, staying on the outside, and I really wasn't, you know, doing well because I wasn't getting into each of these little crevices there. So keep moving till you find the fish, and then really just probe that riprap and try to lose your X-Rap in those rocks. I lost 2 today, and but I also caught some nice fish, so that's part of the deal.